And it's Tips Tuesday, and I'm Laura Rubenstein here with Tessa Ashford. Hi, Tess.
Hi.
And we have a juicy one today. We love giving all kinds of tips, all kinds of tools, all kinds of strategies. And today we're talking about video. And Tess,
No
I know
big
you do a
surprise.
ton of video.
Yes.
So do I. And video is one of those things that people shy away from a lot of times, or they dive in and they still not quite feeling comfortable with it. There's a lot of fear around it. What suggestions do you have for people with fear about video?
Well, my biggest tip is that we worry way more about ourselves than than other people worry about how we're doing a video. So we're harder on ourselves, and we just need to get over it, really. But I know that takes a lot of guts. And one of the biggest ways that I got past it, if you looked back at my first video, you would have laughed your head off. I was bright red and excessively embarrassed, and I just had to do it and get it over with. So my recommendation is to just do it.
Do it
Practice.
a lot and
Yeah.
practice, yes. Now, we're going to jump into some more tips on that, but I wanted to give people an idea of why should they even bother with video? I mean, um, video seems to be the hot thing because there's a reason for it.
Yeah, well, I mean, besides the fact that it's the most engaging way for us, right? Times have changed.
Well, where do you spend the most time when you're on your social media, especially on the phone? It's reading through videos. I find, through the closed captioning that's done automatically, either on YouTube or Facebook. And then when you search stuff online, videos come up on YouTube like first because they are Google. If you want to learn anything, how-to videos are amazing. And they are getting more visibility on LinkedIn, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter. Everywhere you go, they're getting more play organically. So if you want visibility, you want to use video, right? And thanks
I,
for the love, Michael. We love that you're here. Talking
I
about
definitely
video. So how was your video doing? Let us know. We want to know if you're doing video, how frequently, are you still checking it out? Where are you at? Because we've got some tips and tools.
Right. And I think one of the big things about video is that most people, and I'm sorry to say, but a lot of people are lazier than they were in the past. And it's much easier to consume a video if you wanted to figure out how to do something than it is to go and read 15 blog articles, right? So it's faster and more relevant. And obviously, live video is very much favored by Google because of everything, the trending news. So Google wants, what's going on at that time. So live video is great to give you extra exposure for that.
Yeah. So we're talking about the features of live streaming on Facebook, on YouTube, even can live stream. And um, then there's also, uh, you can practice ahead of time.
Oh, right. On your phone, just do
On your
your
phone,
own video.
if you've got a decent phone, you've got a great camera. If you've got a computer or a laptop, likely you have a webcam. So you've got two video cameras right there ready to go, rock and roll. So let's talk about some. We've got Michael asking a question about how to make videos of apps. So one of the things
Oh,
you're going to do right now is show us something on you're going to show us how to screen share your your phone. So
yeah.
let me just put that. First of all, we are using StreamYard here, and StreamYard is a live streaming app, and we are actually streaming to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places. Plus, I'm using another app that then takes it to another 3 places. So we are streaming to 9 locations on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and Twitch. Hi, Twitchers. So, you know, just
Everywhere.
because we can, just because we can. So, so Tess, this is your phone that we're
It
looking at
is.
right now.
Yeah.
And
So,
the cool thing is you can show your mouse right over it
uh-huh.
and you can show us how to use it.
Yes, exactly. And I'm using Reflector, which is Reflector 3 is for us specifically a Mac in this. But you can actually, and a lot of that is in this streaming section right here. I'm streaming to my computer. A code comes up and you enter it in. So Michael, to answer your question about the app, you can do it this way. You can also log into Zoom and from your phone and share your screen on your phone. So I've seen that people can do it that way too. So I am actually streaming Big View, which is a teleprompter program. And the really cool part about this is that I create a script and it will log my takes. So this is one of my clients that was doing a video for one of our courses, and she actually has the script in here, and then all of her, isn't that kind of cool? We type it in, and then when we're ready to do the video, we hit the little video camera, and you can see that it's actually, I hit my record and it's going to walk it through, and you pick the speed that you want it to walk through at. So you're just looking at your phone. Hi, it's Brooke Foreman. Congratulations, your gift's on your way to your inbox. So that's how you do it. And then it records that take. So you can edit it in the program right in here, or add logos, captions. I mean, it's a pretty awesome program.
Yeah, so what we're talking about is a teleprompter, using a
Teleprompter.
teleprompter. Yeah, we love this because it's it's a great way to practice. If you're not feeling confident, I wouldn't say rely on this 100% forever and ever, but it's a good way to get comfortable. And that's our first part of the Tips Tuesday, is get comfortable with video. And the way to do it is to do it. And if you need a teleprompter, fine. If you need to memorize something, fine. Some people will start with video being off camera and having something they're showing on the screen. Some people will just start video doing things out and about, like they're sharing things in their daily business life or personal life, whatever your topics are in your business. That's what we love strategizing about, is like, okay, how can we get video that really helps people engage and then get them to do something with you? So it's not just like, hi, we are blah, blah, blah. We're just, this is all about me. I'm an expert in that. And that's a nah, but what value can you deliver through? Value could be entertaining. Value could be edutaining. It could be just educational. So the tool is Big View, VU. Michael's asking for it.
Oh,
And it's an app. So you have to load it on your phone, and it's a teleprompter, and it's also a recorder, right?
Yep, it records and saves the video down. And again, it does some editing and captioning for you as well.
So here's for those of you who are on my personal page, I have to go there and do it separately than StreamYard. StreamYard is really cool. I love this. Big View is the app for teleprompt, and also on your app. There's also a desktop teleprompter I'll show you. And then for live streaming, it's StreamYard is what we're using, with all these cool things like the background, the branding, the showing of your comments. If you like, this is the Big View teleprompter that we're using. And yeah, and we have StreamYard, and I put the links in there. So yeah, and thanks, Megan. Meg is using StreamYard too. And will it go to Instagram? Not yet that I know of.
So there are some, yeah, there's.
What are you using for Instagram? This is like, let's go big here. Let's talk about Instagram Live, because that's a new, well, we need tech, or do you just go live straight?
So you can do live straight from your phone, and you can add guests. So if you are doing like an interview style, you can put them in. There are ways to push to Instagram with a video that's pre-recorded, but there isn't a desktop solution for like what StreamYard does yet. Please, Instagram, will you please open your APIs? I'm just like,
yeah, that's a good one. So what Tess is talking about is Instagram is really focused on being a app, right? But there are some desktop integrations. You can upload video to IGTV, but to do a live stream, you got to do it on your phone. You got to do it live right now. Except there are one or two tools that will stream previously recorded videos live. So that might be a good one for getting over your fears of, having the best video out there. And you know what? I wanted to say when you were talking about just do it is authenticity is good. If I stumble, you know, if this poster falls down, it's all authentic, it's like, okay, you get to see that I'm human too. And oh, by the way, if people see that you're human too, they can relate to you. They're like, oh, if she can do it, I can do it. And she's providing value and I'm still watching.
Right.
Nobody's gonna like think, oh my gosh, she's so whatever and I gotta stop watching,
And
unless you're not providing value.
right, if they don't like what they see, then they're probably not your target audience anyway. So, you can't make everyone happy, so don't plan on it. But you have
Yeah, you want to focus on what is important and make sure that you deliver that. So I thought I'd show you this prompter that's online for free. It's called Q Prompter. It's really ugly, and that's okay
function
because
out,
um,
function before fashion.
yeah, exactly. This keeps going down when I want it to go up. Sorry, people. Because I'm doing the plus. Oh, there we go. So here's your script. Here's your script, and you can set settings and you can start the prompter, and here's your script, and it will actually scroll through. I don't have multiple lines, but it would, forward your script until it gets to the end. And you saw how short it is, but that's how easy it is. Here's your script. If I, and this is called Q Prompter, and if I, yeah, it's cool. I've been using this for years, and you can just use it on an iPad if you have, or a tablet if you have a web browser. There's no app for it, and you can then start it forward, and you can pick your speed up here on the top. So here's your script. It's https qprompter.com, or www. Here's your script, and you can make it faster if you need it. So.
That's a trick though, and I have not been able to use teleprompter. Some people need it. I go off of a Google Doc and I have my outline, and if I am expected to read it, I will spend too much time focusing on the words and not on the concept. So for me, it's been a challenge. I just outline and think about what I want to cover before I get on to the video. That way when I get nervous, because I do every time, when I get that little bit of nerves, then I at least know what to go to next.
Right. And so it's nice to have handy. It's nice to use as a practice tool. So back in the day when I, it wasn't live streaming yet, and we didn't use our webcams, and we were just using phones, and we were pre-recording because there was no live streaming. I set my phone up on an egg carton, an empty egg carton. That was my telephone holder, and I'd put Q Prompter on my laptop, and I put my phone in front of the laptop, and I'd start doing my thing, and I practiced, and it's no joke, 50 times before I got the right one, even with a teleprompter. So people, if you are really committed to getting comfortable, it may take a while. And we go live, and today if I have to pre-record something, I usually have to do it 10 or so times, but we go live and it's fine.
Done. Yeah,
Done.
I think if I'm recording, and all of the people who've done the shows for Idea Pros with me in the past where it was pre-recorded, I will mess up more. When it's live, you just go through it. You get past it.
Yeah, you do. So it's like, what is that about? It's about just being real, being live, knowing you're offering something. You have a set flow, and you just do it. You just do it. That's kind of like how newscasters do it, right? So we talked about some teleprompter tools. We talked about Instagram Live, and the tool, we can come back to that one, but the main places you're going to go live are Facebook really, and YouTube. Focusing in on video there. And then you can also take those videos, download them, and upload them to Instagram TV, upload them to LinkedIn, unless, of course, you have live streaming on LinkedIn. Hello, LinkedIn. We'd really like that. Open it
Please
up to
open
more
it
of
up
us.
again.
We've
Same thing.
applied. We've applied. So,
But we do have 7. We covered them really quickly, but I wanted to talk about the 7 items that we were talking about they could create. Yeah. So, frequently asked questions was number 1, and that's really easy. You can probably think of 10 frequently asked questions in your business fast. Those are great to do as videos. And then testimonials. Do you want to go through the list too, Laura? I don't want to
yeah,
take it
no,
all from
you do the first 3. I'll do the last 3 or 4.
perfect. Testimonials are great. You can hop on Zoom and ask your clients a couple questions for quality assurance purposes. And usually they'll tell you something that's really great in there that you could actually use for a testimonial. So it's just hop in Zoom, ask them questions, and see what you can get. And then number 3 would be how-to videos. And this would be, how to, well, ours are great, how to go live or how to, create a video for your business. So that's exactly what we're doing on this one.
Yeah, I love the how-to videos. They're one of my favorites. You can pre-record them. We're doing kind of the how-to tip, color commentary, answering questions. If you get questions over and over again, those FAQs is a great place to start. So what else we can do? Before and after. Do you have a service or a business that you help people accomplish something? So why don't you tell a story, a case study, so to speak, of before, where they were at, what you guys did together, what you did for them, the model, the process, the problems you ran into, how you solved them, and then the results. I mean, huge case studies, put them on your websites, publish them to social media, give them to your prospects. By the way, video is not just for social media anymore. I mean, you're going to store it there maybe. You could store it on Vimeo. You could store it on YouTube. You can store it on your website. There are plenty of different places to store video. On Amazon S3. And then you could even Pinterest, and then you could have a board on Pinterest that's case studies, befores and afters. So
Just trying to find the software too. There is a great software. I think it's called Video Story for an apps. It's an app, but you can take from your phone, do the before. So let's say you're a carpet cleaner, do your before, do your after, and then you just take the 2 clips, and it takes a couple seconds to put together, and it makes the video. It does the transition and everything for you. So check that out.
that is cool. What was the
Yeah,
name of that?
Video Story.
Okay.
That one's good. And then there's a couple other programs, and I can put in the comments after because I can't comment in live stream for some reason. So I
Video
will
story. There you go. Boom.
but those are great for if you do before and after. So
Yeah.
hairstylist. I mean, everything. You could do it for anyone.
Yeah, and Michael's reminding us, yes, go with the flow when you are, just go with the flow. Even when you're recording, sometimes you can do not the perfect video. I challenge you to not do the perfect video and get it out there. Take it on, try it, see it has. I have a colleague of ours who took it upon himself. He's like, he's the most shy, introverted person, and decided he's going to go live every single day, even if it's for a minute. And he did it. And, he said it took him about 30 days to get comfortable, which isn't that long. And he's going on like 2 years now of every single day. He kind of got addicted to it, which was awesome, just to update people, just to kind of keep him fresh and feeling like, video is great. It's a great way to connect with people. So go for it. Do it. All right. What other tools do we have and ideas for you? I lost my notes. Okay. There you go.
Interviews and podcasts.
I love doing interviews. Don't we? We love interviews.
We're
So
always on them.
Yeah, I think Meg was saying here today does one a week, and I love that you're going to go to Instagram Live. And I think Tess, between I know I do like 15 a month of live streams, and sometimes more depending on if I'm on a podcast. And speaking of podcasts, we talked about interviews. Interviews are great, and that's one of my preferred. They don't always get the best virality, but they're a great way to offer value that you can make blog posts out of. Every one of our Tips Tuesday is a blog post, which, by the way, I need to do. But in the meantime, they're on our Facebook, they're on Laura on social media, on YouTube, so you can see them there. They're all over the place. But eventually they will all be blog posts. So there are easy ways to get blog posts done. Just do a
Yes.
video and have it either transcribed or get the topics just summarized. And, then you have this whole cadre of communication, of value. You're positioning yourself as a thought leader, especially if you put them on LinkedIn as a published article. So you can do the
Exactly. I think
blog.
there's about 15 things you can turn one show into. And that was in the beginning when I started this, that was a whole intent. 1 hour or less, right? Half an hour of pinning someone down for their expertise. You can turn it into infographics. You can do mini clips from it. So it's like a quote from your guest, turn it into a podcast. Like there's so many things you can do with one single video, it's efficient.
It really is so great. I love the idea of doing those infographics. I love the idea of doing blogs, vlogs, call it what you want, doesn't matter. Having separate category on your website, and also turning them into podcasts. If you have a good enough microphone, you can then go or turn around, or vice versa, like if you're planning a podcast, why not also video it so that you have the content to put up on your YouTube channel, anywhere you like to put it up on. And then from there, the sky's the limit, even Facebook, because you can upload video to Facebook as well. We love, love, love to put video on. And well, that brings me to other types of video. There's like the explainer videos. You've seen those animated videos. That's not when you're on camera necessarily, right? You can have the
Whiteboard
cartoony,
videos.
the
Yeah.
cardboard videos, claymation videos. There's all kinds, but there are services out there that allow you to do that. I know Doodly is one that has uh, some tools that you can buy. Powtoon is another one. Powtoon. Those are two off the top of my head. And yeah, we got video tools galore. There's
There's
something.
also, we didn't talk about it, but there's a presentation version when you have slides and your voiceover. So just like when Laura's sharing her screen, she doesn't have to put her picture over the top, her video. So you can just show screen, do your audio over. I mean, that's if you really, really have a fear of that first little bit getting on the camera.
And then if you're really picky, or you're doing like a class, because this is another use of video, is to deliver your content and get paid for it. There's Udemy, there's Teachable, there's Thinkific, there's learning management systems you can load into your website. There are so many different things that you can do. And then you might need a video editor or a video editing software like Camtasia. So speaking of putting that together, this is what the inside of Camtasia looks like. It's from TechSmith. I have some links for you for that, but it's not hard to use. You import your media, you bring it down here, and you can do things like trim it and put annotations over it. And I'm not going to teach you Camtasia right here, but there's all kinds of transitions you can do and make it look kind of professional. You can put soundtracks behind it by uploading some more media and then adjusting the volume, and it takes forever to do. Will not kid you. Okay, it is a time process, but if you do want that, you either have somebody do it for you, or you can buy the Camtasia for yourself. Now, here's the thing about Camtasia, and one of the cool things I found out about is there something you want to show us, Tess, on Camtasia?
Oh, I can show. It's not Camtasia, it's Filmora, so a
yeah,
different version.
There's Filmora, so go ahead.
Yeah. No, so Filmora, let's see. Do you want to share the screen? I think you have to put it up on the screen.
Right.
There we go. The thing about Filmora, I mean, if you get stuck in video editing programs easily, the one thing I love is that there's tons of presets in Filmora, and you can just drag and drop. If I want to have a title over the top, I just added this title, and I can actually double click on it and edit it, which in any of the other ones is not that's so easy to do. So you just drag and drop. You can change size on things and really make it how you want it. I created in this one, I did my own ending to it. So she's got slides over her video, but this is just a title that I ended with. So a black holder slide and then the title over the top. So if you really do want to do some editing yourself and you want to put a transition in or dissolve it, I can actually just drag and drop a dissolve and it's going to do that for me. So I found it really easy. So there's my dissolve.
That's so cool, right? And there's some really cool things, and you can, if you like software at all, you might get addicted. And so, just a little warning about that. But yeah, I just put on a few of these. There are, Filmora, Camtasia, Screencast-O-Matic is another one
Well,
that
I
I'll
use
put
that one
on,
too.
and that is probably your most simplest and inexpensive video editing. So I'm just going to put it on the screen real quick. If you go to screencast-o-matic.com, that's where you find these, or this one, and you can record your screen, you can edit video, and you can share videos, and they have some really phenomenal pricing, like $1.65 a month or $4 a month if you're doing the Premiere, and you can do some editing. They've got, looks like they're beta testing some photography you can put in there. So it's kind of fun to be able to edit and have the power to do that for yourself. I have a couple of links that I'll share with you for this. Also, this is what the inside of Screencast-O-Matic looks like. It's pretty cool. And I also found out, though, Camtasia has a special edition for educators that they have a very reduced pricing. And so I have some links for you on that as well. And so that's a few tools. There's so many video tools. I mean, if you guys are using one, Michael's saying he's found Promo.
I think Filmora.com was pretty easy. It's more, stock photo or stock video options also are in there. So that one is definitely, it's easy. I haven't done too much with my own video over in Promo though. Not yet.
So you can create pre-made videos. So they're good intros, outros, promo videos that are just highlight your brand. There's Shaker without the E, shaker.com. I think it's Shaker. Let's see, where do I have it? I have it up here. Shaker, yes, .com is another one that has those preset videos. If you want to make a point, land like the benefit of your product or a training, or make a point with nice imagery, they have preset ones that you can do, and they're great for ads. These kind of videos are really great for ads for you on that. There's Animoto is also good for taking pictures and rotating. If you're still stuck on that, you may want to up your skills a little bit on just taking a picture and fading it in and out, or just like a slideshow. That's certainly, the basic of all basics. It's pretty much like 2010, circa 2010. So a decade old style. But that's why Promo is so cool, because it has very updated styles, and Shaker. And then there's Wave Video. So that is a really cool software that allows you to create video really quickly. You can put up your own, or they have, some standard footage. There's so many of these ways to create video. And, we talked about the free tool you already have. Well, it's not free, but, the tool you already have in your hands to create video. There may even be there's video editing software apps out there too, by the way, and video creation apps. And you can create animations just from your quotes and put little sparkles on them, and that's a video, believe it or not, right? So what else are you all using? Because I know we've covered a few. Here are some of the ones that I'm going to put in the chat with all kinds of it's a mess of links, but
maybe you can put it in
very
the post.
well.
You can put
Yeah.
in the post after.
Yeah, it's in there, but sorry about the formatting for y'all. So,
It works, but send your videos a copy tag. Let us know what you guys are up to. We'd love to see your videos.
yeah, I even put in the link in there to the educator version, so of Camtasia, because it's such a great deal. There's one in there called Ripple. Have you heard of Ripple,
I
Tess?
use Ripple on my phone. It's an app.
So yeah, it's an app, and tell people about it.
Well, it actually does the little, like if you have a promo you're doing on a product you're selling, you have a sale on it, you can animate the sale across it. I don't know. It's just fun. It's, let's see if I can't. It's going to take too long because I know we're really tight on time, but it has its own designs in it. So you can pick a design that's pre-made and just put your information over the top of
Yeah,
it. So
it's
easy
so
from your
cool.
phone. You
That's
just drag
Ripple.
and drop. Yeah, that's Ripple. I mean, these are paid apps. A lot of these, like the video ones, they're going to get you for the paid version. But
Yep.
I've used mine. I pay the monthly, and I every now and then I need that, just a quick animation that I want to throw together on my phone. Good for stories too, for Instagram stories,
Right.
because the shape is the right size, if you will. But you can change the dimensions of what you're doing.
I'll say Wave is really good for that too. Wave.video, and that is super, super, super easy. And it makes really good videos that get uploaded. I've actually converted videos that didn't upload or had an error in them into Wave and made it a clean video out of that. So I really like the Wave, shall we say.
So many tools, so many tools, but you just get familiar with one, try it, play
Yeah.
around until you feel comfortable with it. And I've seen some really good videos. I know that Fred Carey is doing a lot of his own videos right now.
Oh yeah,
So
there's also things like Lumen 5.
Lumen 5, the interesting thing about that, it's a little spendy, so it's around 70 or so dollars. But when you do it, if you say, I want to have automatically created videos, you can tell it, this is the website and I want with your products on it. It will tell you, hey, I created this video. Just randomly will send you the automated video, which you just change out a couple pieces on. So I think that's pretty interesting. It does it based on the product and what other screens were on that product.
Yeah. So I know we covered way more than 7 ways to use video and 7 tools, and we talked about all kinds of use cases, from explainer videos to how-tos to testimonials and more. Please let us know how you're using video, and share. Feel free to let us know what videos you're using. I love to see your videos. So have at it. Let's put them here, and we'll get you more visibility too, because that's what we're all about on Tips Tuesday. And we will be back next week with another hot topic. But in the meantime, send us your questions. If you'd like a strategy session, go to yescoachlaura.com and let's talk strategy, how we can implement video into your specific. The other day, I was just talking to someone and saying you need a landing page, and here's a great idea for a video on it, and then a download, or a download and a thank you page with a video on it. Oh my gosh. There's so many easy peasy ways you can use this that will exponentially grow your business. So let's do this.
Thanks.
Bye, everyone.